Hello and welcome to Be Abundant Tarot, where evolution is the new revolution. This is a daily reading and it is also timeless, so whenever you happen to click on this video, those energies will be present the moment you start watching. I'm being prompted to create more videos. If you would like a private reading with me, please click on the link in the description box below, and many of my readings are very affordable. Right now I am running a special for $11.11. These are video readings that are actually sent to your email address. So if you're interested in that, just like I said, just feel free to visit my website. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this reading. I have already shuffled the cards. That just helps a lot, to save a lot of time. I do want to go ahead and reflect on this this angelic energy. This is Angel Khalil, and this angel is present from now, June 16th through the 21st. This angel is all about absolute truth and karmic justice. So, within your experience, within this time, just be aware that there's a lot of the illusion that will be falling away. So that angelic energy is present, and I just wanted to share that with you. So, without going any further, I'm going to go ahead and tilt this down so you can see a little bit of the cards here. It'll make it a little bit easier. I'll go ahead and probably just pick them up as we get into it. What I did is I laid out three cards here. See if we can get this on there. Okay, we'll do that for now. This looks pretty good for now. Okay, so we'll go ahead, and these are the energies that are present, and then these are a lot of side messages. This jumped out. This is from the Archangel Power deck. So this is like the overall energy for this reading, and this is all about solutions, and it's saying success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving and healing energy. And there was an additional message that jumped out. This message is from Jesus, and it says, I am with you always, even until the end of the world. We are all returning to this state of oneness. So let's see, these are the energies that are present. We have some Seven of Swords energy, and that's all about being defensive. That's the way I read this card, is being defensive. He's coming out and he's looking. He's dropped a couple swords, but he's still carrying a few, and he's just looking over his shoulder. This could also be one of these cards like spying, or just being like some things that are like hidden. Some of you may be waiting for your ship to come in. This is the Three of Wands. This is some things that were on the horizon that are coming in, that you may have been waiting on. And this is all about the Six of Wands. This is all about victory. So victory is there. And let's see what the bottom cards say in relation to this. See, we have a Seven of Swords. This is the Six of Cups. This is embrace your inner child, new friends, or rekindled relationship, children or childhood. This could be, for some of you, because this is a general reading, this could be an old love returning. This is generally the card of, can be the card of a soulmate. But yes, it's just, embracing your inner child, new friends, or rekindled relationships, children or childhood, in this Seven of Swords energy. And with this Three of Wands, this may be a love reading, because this is the way it's coming out. It wasn't intended that way, but this is, some of you, your ship is coming in. There's lovers. The Lovers card is all about choices, and it's make choices from the heart, deeply emotional commitments in the power of love. And that doesn't really surprise me either. So yeah, there actually may be some of you that are currently have a love interest online, maybe looking at their profile, you're looking at theirs. Five of Michael, this is the Five of Swords. So when you get rid of this Five of Swords energy, you come out in this victory mode. But it's saying this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachments to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. That's like the Five of Swords energy. And so it's just saying just release, and let go. Because when you let go, you come out in this victory. In this victory energy. Now I'm going to go ahead and read these cards here. These were the additional messages. This is a romance, passion. Allow your heart to sing with joy. And passion doesn't even always have to be romance. It can be something like a hobby or something that you're very passionate about and you want to get back into it. This is a message from Archangel Michael, and it's saying remember who you are, because we're all these spiritual beings having this human experience. Separation is the illusion. We're not separate from one another. We're not separate from God. We are all one and the same. And it's saying you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God, and you are very loved. So that message is coming from Archangel Michael. And the angels are saying follow your passions. Another loving message from Jesus. And it says, if you have the faith that as a grain of a mustard seed, you shall say unto the mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove. And one of the ways that happens is when we pray, if we say, thank you, for this, and we've already believed in our hearts that it's already done. Someone's already been restored, that someone has already been healed, or a situation has already been resolved. When we put our prayers into that, that is the effect. That is the truth. What we project onto others, we are very powerful. So when we project our thoughts, intentions, and feelings towards another, so for myself, I started to see people fully restored, in full health and healthy, because really, at the end of the day, that is their natural state of being. And so that's so this is very, very true. And we're getting more into this energy of Christ consciousness, bringing in more of that unconditional love. And this card is from the Power of Surrender deck, and it's saying to surrender low self-esteem. A lot of us, this is something that I've struggled with, for a very long time, and I know that this is part of the healing now. And it's saying you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Even if you have to get up in the morning and give yourself that pep talk, whatever it is, we're writing affirmations. They're finding that now the way we talk to ourselves actually affects our DNA. What they thought was junk DNA is actually our own healing system, and it comes from our thoughts, our beliefs, and our ideas, and even our image of self. So the more we see ourselves as spiritual, more awakened, powerful beings, that will start to manifest in our outer experience. So I'm gonna look at these cards again, and I might get more of a clarifier on the Seven of Swords here. But I pulled this one, and this, I haven't looked at it yet, but as you can see, and here we are on this full moon, but there's a moon here, and you can see this is like traveling between two worlds. This person is carrying, looks like a quartz energy crystal, which is the, for me, it represents clarity. So going through this journey, seeking that clarity, going up into maybe these mountains, and it's just a long journey. So let's see what this one says here. And this is the masculine energy. This is all the masculine energy, which is, it's saying carrying your gift of consciousness from the heart of woman, the heart of Mother Earth, trek toward the summit of higher knowledge. Because of male and female imbalances, the earth is in danger of dying. Remember that the power of the masculine explodes as the power of the feminine implodes, and the sacral spiral of life is set into motion. One cannot live without the other. The masculine god is in search of the feminine goddess. He brings gifts of driving force to her powers of intuitive and creative receptivity. Both are equal warriors in the fight against ignorance. Balance your masculine and feminine energies through meditation and awareness. Know when you are carrying a male or female shield. This is your struggle in life, yet a great source of power when balanced. And yeah, this is about that clarity of knowing and finding that. And this is a really beautiful energy. This card is represented by the direction of the east. It is represented by yellow, which does not surprise me, because right now there was an old masculine template, the template of ego and competition, and just that always reaching outside of themselves. Many men are now going through this awakening process where they're getting more in touch with that feminine side and coming into their real divine masculine power. So this is a very, very beautiful card. I want to clarify this Seven of Swords over here, and I may even just read it from the book just to get an idea of what it is saying. Okay. Well, it is going from the Seven of Swords into taking this leap of faith. And like I said, a lot of times this resonates as, looking back and looking into the old days. This could be shedding some old energies or some old defensiveness, embracing a brand new beginning with this Fool card. I am going to go ahead and just read this definition. These cards here have a really interesting storyline. I just really love it. They're really beautiful. So this is the Seven of Swords. Okay, here we go. We have this. Okay. All right. Okay, this may make more sense after I read this card. Are they aware of what I have done yet? I can't carry all these things, but I need them to further my own cause. A cloaked figure stands in the threshold of a doorway. He struggles to carry 5 swords. 2 swords lay at his feet. The way the figure appears to look as if he's being chased signifies that his deed is not honest. The only salvation lies in him being able to get away into the cover of the forest. The dark clothing suggests that the person's actions are dishonest and that they are sneaking off with ill-gotten loot. The step symbolizes the journey that this person must cross in order to complete their task. The forest represents respite and provides cover for escape. Being sneaky, dishonest, doing something you know is wrong. So there could be some of that energy here, and it may be tied to someone of the past. This could be maybe not even being totally honest with ourselves. I know a lot within this collective. Right now, this is a full moon, and it's in Sagittarius, and right now we're all being asked to release a lot of our fears. And this could be even just our own deceptions of ourselves, and purging that, because, and it may have to do with purging our past. When we carry emotions like shame, guilt, fear, doubt. It's kind of like wearing this mask of deception, and in a way, as we allow those layers to fall out, we come into this energy of this Fool, a brand new beginning. And I think that's what this is saying to me. Release some things of the past, maybe, and that's about forgiving ourselves. That could even be connected to this low self-esteem card. Maybe there were issues within that led us to this place. We all have we've had different experiences and things that have made us feel a certain way, and they can result in these feelings of inadequacies and our insecurities. And maybe that's about releasing all of this, and this could even involve some inner child wounding that needs to be healed. So that's how I'm going to read that more, because once we get into this Fool energy, a ship is coming in. There's some beautiful things, and it's about making choices from the heart, letting go of this defensiveness, and letting go of what no longer serves us, whether it's a belief, an idea, a situation, or a person, and stepping into this beautiful Six of Wands energy, which is all about victory, okay? And, embracing that and letting the masculine, recognizing that we all have masculine and feminine traits within us, and learning how to balance those energies so we become more in line with ourselves and more in line with God and the universe. So, and this is all about finding those solutions, and it's about finding the solutions that are within. And it's saying success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So yeah, I'm totally reading this as, letting go of what no longer serves us, and doing some inner work within ourselves and being really honest, and maybe shining a light on where we have been maybe deceptive with ourselves. So that's that energy. I'm going to go ahead and sum up this reading with this postcard from Spirit. And it says, Dearest you, selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of a debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness to someone for no other reason than as an exercise of the heart. You will be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows, and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust that you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. And we love you so much over here. So that's a message from the angels and guides, and they want you to know that, and it's all about following the heart, and that's come up a couple of times in this reading here. So know to just keep faith, surrender our low self-esteem, and recognize that you are a child of the universe. You are very loved by the divine, the infinite. So that's today's message. Thank you so much. I'm really thankful I could be in this space and I could share this with you. Have a really blessed day and take care, and until next time, thank you.